Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Avernum 4. Possibly for the final time, but, well, I suppose, as always, as usual, you know that before I do. Just from looking at the video title. I'm expecting this to be on the longer side. Although technically Rentar is, mostly beaten. Hello. Not entirely, though. She still has some allies left. But we also have some allies who actually made it all the way into the fortress. Also, I don't know what happened to that first Avernites we met at that camp. Trekit, I think, was his or her name. I wonder if we're gonna see them again. Anyway, looks like those guys have not seen me yet. Also, she will not level up immediately. In fact, she might not level up before the end of the game, so let's just refill mana right away. Our buffs are still holding. I have no idea how much longer they will. Oh, that's kind of... well, we cannot pick that. Although 25 might be possible. I keep forgetting. Yep, that actually works, and there's a demon inside. Because why wouldn't there be? Okay. Seems like just a normal fiery demon. No big deal at this point. Not sure why Mike only got one attack in, though. Even though the demon was... or even though I freshly hastened him. Hastened to Ed. Oh, now he has the normal amount of... the expected amount of action points, I should say. Oh well. Oh, okay, I was gonna say nothing in this room. However, there is a crystal. This is one of the famed Avernites reading crystals. Looking under the surface of the stone, you can see their alien magical script. When you concentrate on the stone, different selections of writing appear. Fortunately, Avernites have had some success learning the Avernites system of magical script. You learn a chant which will call a powerful spectral ally, Divine Host. Okay. Which is the one, of course, we cannot currently, or possibly ever again, cast. Which is totally fine. Okay, then we have the next demon. Okay. 3 attacks. Pretty impressive there, but, you know. Oh. I keep expecting Cryos demons to be frost elemental, ice elemental, and therefore susceptible to fire, but I keep being wrong. Okay, that opened both. Nice. Speed elixir. This goes to you. We have absolutely no need for things that are purely for selling at this point. You know what? I mean, I guess it doesn't matter because we're nowhere near over encumbered, but still. I almost just don't want to pick up valuables just for the sake of it. Right, so the next level up, which is just around the corner, will get him back up to level 17 mage spells, which is exactly as I was hoping for things to work out. Okay, we have some stairs down here. Okay. Possibly a slightly tougher demon type. Also the one that makes people afraid, which is certainly annoying. But it should also be... well, not quite dead enough. Yikes. You know what? That demon's gonna die. One way or the other. Like so, for example. So no need to spend any mana on finishing it off. I will, however, top him off, or, you know, mostly top him off. It's something interesting, potentially interesting going on here. Tormented Wretch. Where even do I want to go? I mean, obviously there is... Also, did I check this? Yes. Did I check both of these? Yes, I did. Of course I did. Okay. My short-term memory, as my long-term memory, Not the best. Okay. Nothing here. Oh, except we can take a quick peek through that window. So that leads down somewhere, but not just one small room or something like that. Right, and I completely forgot about these Avernites waiting right here. Welp. Are they not? Do they not see us, or what's going on here? Huh. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Not a big deal, but a bit of a waste of mana there. Okay, save the game. And face these guys, I guess. Great start. Oh my god. Don't know what I was expecting. I guess this is pretty much par for the course. At least attack that spellcaster, I guess. Oh, 3 times. Sure, why not? At least to make up for the fact that I can't for the life of me, or Mike can't for the life of him, hit these guys in melee. They don't hit super hard. Also, did that guy... Oh, that's another Shaper. He's a different color, though. Isn't he? Am I crazy? Wasn't this guy before he was... wasn't this guy kind of ochre colored before he was poisoned? I think he was. Way to trick me there, buddy. At least that guy's not much longer for this world, it looks like. Okay, and that actually worked exceptionally well. So much so that... I mean, he's stunned, but he's gonna wake up because of acid, so... There's that. Yeah, step that guy in the back. Only 2 attacks this turn. So close. Unfortunately, though, it's gonna be able to do something. Not sure what that last thing there was supposed to be. Powerful curse. Oh, okay. Yeah, that didn't work. I mean, this guy is down to 8 hit points, so he's definitely gonna die as soon as the next round starts or whatever. So... maybe help finish off this guy. No one needs immediate healing, so... let's finish that. I guess we can start... oh boy. Start working on these guys that are annoyingly resistant to magic. Okay, that guy is dead. Time for getting parried. I mean, they don't even have that many hit points. They just have very strong resistances to really all kinds of damage, it seems like. Ouch. Ouch. But again, thankfully they don't really hit all that hard. Much unlike these freaking shuriken throwers, razor disc, whatever, that hit way too hard. You know what? I'm gonna do a mass healing. Yeah, I suppose this is not what I meant to do. I should have targeted this guy. Well, at this point I might as well do that. Okay, that one died. Okay, so the Myrmidon definitely slowed him down even while not facing his direction. I mean, I almost... oh, he was stunned. Okay, fair enough. And that guy only attacked once, and he did not attack Dirk, and still, yeah, by virtue of, for some reason, only attacking once, he just barely did not kill Mario. That's a bit of a miracle, but I'll take it. Certainly thought it was all over for him. Yeah, that guy's annoying, but these dudes are more dangerous. Okay, good. Alright. Unfortunately, those guys woke up, though. Help. Stupid kite drag is gonna make itself a nuisance. You pretty much... Oh, wait. That thing didn't stop his movement for some reason. Or, wait. Didn't it the first time around? I guess not. Never mind. Yeah. I'm just not gonna question it. Okay, 3 attacks again. I was gonna say, I have really no idea who's gonna get attacked here. Those guys just skip their turns. Okay, I officially give up trying to understand the how this AI works. Ah. Yep, they skip their turns again. It's fine by me. Finally, that guy's dead. I am going to cure you again, hoping to finish off this one. Plated Kytrak. Yeah, that should be very easy to deal with. And the parrying continues. Let's see if this guy does anything. Yep, sure does. Weird. And also clearly, maybe not this guy because of the pillar, but this guy definitely is obviously able to attack from where he's standing. And they were also clearly part of the combat, so I don't know what happened there. What made them not act before? How close are you to leveling up, by the way? Very close. In fact, I mean, most likely the next enemy we kill is gonna make him level up, which is perfect. Yep, there he goes. And she is, well, still a little bit behind. Almost 100 experience points. That might very well, ouch, take, ouch, another encounter or two. Well, definitely more than one. And there we go. Okay, this was kind of tough. But thanks to the lengthy duration of that combat, we recovered all of our health and probably also a good amount of mana there. Maybe I should go about this a little bit more systematically. By which I mean going back to the entrance and checking this other corridor mostly. Construction golem. Oh, construction golem, as in it's working as a construction worker, I see. This is one of the golems Rentar and her servants created to repair and maintain this fortress. One of the advantages of skill at wizardry is the ability to create pets to handle such drudgery. Fortunately, though it is large, powerful, and made of stone, it doesn't seem about to attack you at the moment. I hope that's not going to change, because I really don't feel like dulling my weapons on some golems with high armor. You catch sight of Avernites out of the corner of your eye. You jump back and draw your blade, only to see that he isn't moving. He is standing frozen in one of the alcoves. Okay. Yes, according to the map, at least he and the other one there aren't hostile quite yet. You now know what happened to the Avernites that ran into this keep ahead of you. Oh. Do we? Do we recognize them? Rentar captured them. They stand before you now, held frozen by the cold glowing crystals. Is that what's happening? And we can interact with those. Yep, that's Mono Hatel, alright. And indeed, she was with 3 of our warriors. You try to shake the Avernites awake, but powerful magic is holding it unconscious. It, huh? So I guess we're not sure about its gender. You look for some controls or a way to disrupt the spell, but you can't find anything that would work, except that we can interact with this. There is a piece of large magical machinery here. It is tall and complicated. Some crystal fibers run up from the floor into its base. Okay, others extend from the top up into the ceiling. It is currently humming gently. Power flows up from under the ground into the device. It seems to be helping to hold the Avernites frozen. Unfortunately, there are no controls for it here, and smashing it would probably be quite risky. I mean, I guess it should still be a last resort type of option, but since the game does indicate that there are some kind of conduits leading into the ceiling and ground. Obviously, I'm gonna try and explore other options first. These ruined rooms seem to be all that is left of when this fort belonged to the Empire. Some of the paintings, rugs, and other decorations still survive, although cave quakes bury a bit more of it every year. These may have been the offices of Garzad, the commander of the Empire army that invaded Avernum decades ago. Then some adventurers snuck in here and defeated him. Indeed they did. Although, I doubt that even if my memory didn't suck, I would remember or recognize any of these areas because they have been so completely rebuilt. You are very well concealed, my friend, if it weren't for your health bar. Okay, it's also not particularly tough, but there are quite a few of them. They're kind of ignoring my tank for the most part, which is not ideal. Okay, I was not sure line of sight wise if he would get affected properly. Okay, what are you? Okay, great, we're getting poisoned all around. Terror Arania, hello. I have not really been facing many Arania or other spider creatures this entire game. Not necessarily a fact I'm particularly sorry about. Let's see here. Currently we only have this one spider stunned. Okay, good. That is much better. You. Okay, sure. Oh, right, and there's this one that I didn't even see or kind of forgot about. Okay, I suppose we might as well start killing this one then. Yep. And there are still more coming. Kill it or not. Okay, resistant to frost. Noted. Did die to acid though. Nice one. Oh wow. I like it. Ouch. Whew. That could have been bad. How about fire? Oh, also not particularly effective. Alright. You woke up, so I might as well attack you, or not. Okay. Might be worth curing real quick. You're hasted. I mean, it's only this one enemy. Let's haste him and see if that isn't enough. Acid damage works surprisingly well. Oops. Oh, you don't have enough action points. Fair enough. Yep, Arania doesn't care much about magic. Oh, he's running? I guess attacking the Arania must have made him afraid, because obviously I was able to attack once. Interesting. Thankfully, these summoned minions shouldn't be too bad. She's still stunned, okay. Yep. Which means he's running. Did not quite take out that ward or whatever. Terror Wolf. Okay, now we can cure him. Please? Oh, come on. Alright. Then. For a second there I got a little bit nervous. But it's all good. Did they drop anything? Yes, actually, a ruined jade necklace. And a one of the Inferno, which I guess... The Aura of Flames that I never used. Maybe I'm gonna use it at some point. Who knows? There's still some time, you know. The game is not quite over yet. Ruined jade necklace, poison and acid resistance, and blah. Yeah, just... Hi. Hatchlings. Did you actually just freshly hatch? I certainly didn't notice you a moment ago. Okay. Not a big deal. Another staircase down, and that should lead me very close to below this room here. Guess I can take a quick look downstairs. Interesting. Intriguing. There is some sort of magical machinery, and there's... Oh, there's a control panel of some sort. Yes, the smooth marble surface is covered with the usual confusing array of crystal buttons and runes. The panel seems to be active and sending power through long crystal fibers into the wall. Try to shut it down? You play with the buttons, experimenting to try to determine the sequence of commands that will turn the power off. You don't try to do anything fancy, you just try to convey one simple message to it. Turn off. And eventually you succeed. We are not completely stupid, yay! The crystals on the surface go dark, the power stops flowing. If Rentar was drawing this power for her own purposes, then this will hopefully interfere with her. Yeah, so... I've been getting the impression that this entire fortress... Oh, hi. Got more hatchlings, huh? Unfortunately, this time we did not start hasted. But they also don't seem too tough. Okay, that thing died. So yeah, I was getting the impression, or you know, starting to suspect that this fortress, which looks like a bit of a haphazard collection of, you know, only loosely connected rooms, that strewn across this place are going to be multiple things that, you know, multiple optional objectives basically that I can complete, and which will all weaken Rentar, you know, somehow, and make that final encounter that is obviously coming at some point easier, and affect that in my favor. So I don't know if shutting down that panel was its own thing, or if that actually had something to do with these crystals here. I guess I'm gonna find that out momentarily. Yeah. But yeah, if they are two separate things... Let's see here, humming gently. Okay, nothing changed here. Yeah, so that panel maybe powered up Rentar directly. So I'm expecting to be able to find something else, though, that is going to allow me to free my friends here, who are then going to also help in that encounter. And there are more hatchlings, suddenly, out of nowhere. Or maybe I just didn't see them, because they are very well concealed. Camouflaged. Thanks for focusing your damage on one character, that's always appreciated. Oh, unfortunately he was stunned too much, and now the spider is going to do nothing, perhaps? Okay. Oh yeah, it wasn't its turn yet. I know that. Alright. Well, we're getting there, but yeah, it's, experience gains have been very slow, obviously, because we really haven't been fighting all that much. All that many things. There's another, well, book here, reading crystal. A chant which will restore the strength of your allies. Divine restoration. Increased even more. I thought we had improved that once before, but maybe not. I mean, either way, I'll take it. Invulnerable potion, restoration elixir. Thank you. Okay. So, I think that was the only thing. There was only that one separate area reachable through those stairs. So maybe I should take a look at these stairs again to verify whether it's only a relatively small area in this one as well. I did see those altered giants and didn't really want to bother or want to deal with them at the time. on his feet, but wasn't in range of anything or anyone. Pretty stupid, but what do you expect? Oh, weren't the altered giants I fought upstairs at some point relatively recently a lot more resistant than these? Okay, there's the stomp that actually did something. Oh, actually multiple people are dazed. Good thing I noticed that. I mean, haste yourself, although it looks like this fight is gonna be over relatively soon. Better safe than sorry, though. Ouch. Okay, they can just keep doing that. Yikes. Heal, please. Okay, definitely resistant to magic. But physical attacks work surprisingly well. Ouch. Oh, this is gonna be painful. Or not so much. Okay. Good. Heal him again. Fireball. Alright. That could have been worse. And once again we healed, thanks to very powerful first aid skills. There is some magical machinery here. It's a strange Avernites contraption made of steel and sheets of intricately carved crystal. It is currently active. It seems to be drawing power from the pylons to the east and sending it coursing through long crystal fibers up into the ceiling. There are no obvious controls for the device, not even a nice clearly labeled off switch. That's unfortunate. I could smash it. It seems to be drawing power from the pylons to the east. So, in theory, there might be something useful to do with those pylons if I reach those first. I mean, I can try to shut down the power, but I'm expecting that not to work. Using some of the tools in this room, you try to find a way to open up the machine and turn the power off. It doesn't take long to find an access panel in the base of the device. It takes several minutes to figure out how to open it. It takes not much longer than that to cross two of the fibers and short the device out. It's off now. Oh, never mind. Okay. Oh, maybe it was just referring to these pylons here, or to these things as pylons, because I don't actually see any pylons over this way. Okay, well, I suppose that works. Alright, good. So that was just another relatively small separate area. Now let's see if something changed here. It's currently inactive. Ah, you try to shake the Avernites awake. The power that was holding them in their enchanted slumber has been disrupted. Slowly they come awake and step off of the stone platforms. However, while their bodies are awake, their minds aren't. When they were frozen, they were charging into the fortress, and in their heads they still are. As you try to stop them, they charge past you, running into the fort. They're probably doomed if you don't help them. Okay. Uh-oh. Wrong direction. Oh, you know what? Thankfully, we dealt with those rather powerful enemies. Okay, they're still here. Please tell me you've snapped out of it. At first you think that the Avernites have calmed down a bit. Perhaps their minds are no longer clouded by Rentar magic. But then, the moment this warrior sees you, she lets out a long, ululating, I was never sure how to pronounce that, battle cry. Her eyes roll up into her head. For a moment she looks particularly alien. Then she charges off to the north. That is unfortunate. However, I just saved, and apparently they don't start charging until... until we talk to them, so I'm gonna hold off on that for a little bit longer. I'm assuming that they're still gonna be fighting, even though they're somewhat mindless right now. A lever, interesting. Also, apparently, oh, a Vivna's Block. That's Crystal Soul, that's right. I guess we had seen that particular enemy sprite before. I suppose when we fought Rentar previously. So she has some other corrupted or just naturally evil crystal souls with her. Interesting. Yeah, didn't expect that to do much. Okay, however, this should finish it. There we go. Exit combat? Can we not? Oh, there's... Wait, no, you're not hostile. Why are we... Oh, there we go. Weird. Not sure why the game wouldn't let me exit combat there. Got some herbs here that I won't be able to do anything with. There is Seno-Irno. Okay. Another high-ranking Bonatai Elder, or... What exactly is Irno the title for? Is that just a scholar, an elder, or, I don't know, a sage? Doesn't really matter. Haste, attack power, okay, good. Got the most important things going. Now we can start getting parried. Okay, this guy double hits and attacks at least twice. Protection. He does have a ton of hit points. Well, at least quite a few. And a lot of armor. Yikes. It's really too bad I can't remove enemy buffs or make them more vulnerable. That would be quite useful in cases like this. Oh, that being said, it looks like magic might just do the trick. Lightning doesn't seem to work too well. Actually frost seems to do by far the best. Okay. Summoning demons, are we? That seems scripted to me. Yep. See if we can finish you off. Looks like we can. Alrighty. Oh, you... Really? You only see two of them, huh? I mean, I suppose technically you can take those extra steps into that. That's not gonna do much. This guy's gonna terrify us again, or at least Mike. And they're also gonna actually deal quite a bit of damage. Okay, he's not terrified. That is very useful. That should be one of them down. Alright. He should be fine. Okay, he's running. That needs to be fixed. ASAP. I'm not sure about the range. Well, she's already wasted her, or lost her potential for 2 attacks, so... Oh, and she's also... out of mana. Oh wait, that didn't cost as much as I thought. No, I suppose it's not a huge waste, or maybe not much of a waste at all. By the time she actually levels up, she will have used up quite a bit of this potion, so that's fine. Okay, one more to go. You know what, just heal him. I keep forgetting that this does not work. Lightning works a lot better. 22, and not quite enough. Nope. One last round of attacks. Ooh, that was a good shot actually. And it died to acid, like so many before him. Before it, whatever. Incense, Rod of Succor. Wait, that was in there, yes. Did those guys drop anything? Venomous Blade, ooh. Wait. Is that the one that we could have crafted? Or that the Master Craftsman would have made for us? Wasn't that called Venomous Blade? I feel like maybe. Well, either way, not for us, but looks like it could potentially be a nice weapon. Dispel that. Save. Oh, and we got another slavering hellhound. Okay, I guess. Not much of a guardian here. Just a minor annoyance. Oh, nice. That killed it. Killed it just fine. Arcane shield, nice. That could actually come in helpful. Come in handy, that is. To use the correct phrase, correct expression. So, is there anyone or anything left in this laboratory? Well, at least one more hellhound, for what it's worth. But it seemed like that, whatchamacallit, Erno was wandering back and forth here. And they were certainly strong enough to be considered something like a mini boss. Okay, just more random stuff. I mean, I'm not really sure what I'm expecting. I guess I'm gonna be taking the potions, maybe some powerful scrolls. I am gonna cautiously check out these. Oh, okay. Long-lasting shield. That is way more beneficial than I was expecting. And this might lead to another underground section, yes. Making sure that Mario is actually in line of sight of it, although I'm not sure that matters. We got another control panel. Try to shut it down. And it works. Okay. So we cut another energy supply for Rentar. I like it. Okay, good. Just making sure I'm not missing anything obvious. Another potion here. I guess you can have that. Can you? Yeah. Still doing okay weight-wise. Focusing crystal. I mean, that would be nice if there was any chance for us ever to return to some kind of shop or craftsman. Which, I mean, I guess it's possible to head straight for Rentar's fortress before dealing with other things such as the Dark Side Loyalists, for example, but, you know, then again, this is really by far the most remote corner of the game, so you'd really have to try. Okay, there's her level up. You'd really have to try to save this place, or to not save this place for last, I guess. Go out of your way to do this before finishing everything else. Which I clearly did not do. Okay, Mario regained some energy. I like it. What am I trying to do? Right, I was gonna look at her statistics. And yeah, there is absolutely no chance we're gonna level up her pre-spells again, I guess. I mean, suppose there's a very slim chance. Maybe if we find 3 more? Yeah, 3 more wisdom crystals or equivalents. We might actually do it. We'll see. Okay. There is a nest here, and one of those pretty rare elixirs. We have not found a whole lot of them. Also not sure if I ever used one of them so far. Oh, he gets 2 attacks, which is not quite enough. So close. Not that these things are particularly dangerous, but, you know. Feels good to be efficient sometimes. Okay, now we have this big, ominous-looking room, and we have this room down here with some sort of powerful undead, it looked like. Something like that. I guess I might as well head in here. Or, since we're definitely not going to finish this large fortress in one go, I could make a cut here, because I feel like either of these rooms might keep me busy for some time longer. I swear I'm not just trying to stall and make this game last longer than it needs to, but I don't know, okay, I'm gonna go for one more room. It might be a bad idea. Right, goodness Bock. I kind of feel like dealing with this other encounter, or other room, first. Because, you know, this is one of Rentar's equals, basically. It might be an especially tough one. Tormented Wretch. Not really sure what exactly that is. If that's an undead or what. What am I doing here? Who knows? Not the right thing. I really only meant to select him. In fact, wait, what? Oh. There. Freshly upgraded Arcane Shield for maximum protection, and let's see what this is all about. The passages into this room are warded with glowing magical runes. Yeah, we just crossed them. They are not, it turns out, to keep you out, but to keep this horrible creature in. It is an undead creature, thanks for answering that. A hideous patchwork of bones, withered flesh, and rags, barely held together by magic. It moans constantly, as if in horrible pain. Its afterlife seems to be a very horrible experience. Well, I'm looking forward to putting it out of its misery. When the misshapen thing sees you, it stretches its arms out toward you and makes a hideous gurgling noise. Then, with great difficulty, it begins to speak. You must kill me. Well, I'd like to do that. Especially if it's, you know, an act of mercy. You want me to kill you? The pain, ah! The creature shifts from one foot to another. Its bones grind against each other. Little puffs of dust fly out. Who are you? I am Garzad. Really? I was briefly thinking, could this actually be Garzad? No way. Well, I suppose so, huh? It's hard to believe, but the thing seems to have just said that it was Garzad. Garzad was the commander of the Empire army that invaded Avernum. He inflicted horrible suffering on your people. He also stole 3 of the Avernites crystal souls, which no doubt would cause Rentar to bear a grudge. Why should I destroy him? I mean, because he's probably going to try destroying us otherwise, or I mean, he's probably going to do that no matter what. I mean, is it supposed to be like a moral dilemma here? Should we put him out of his misery or let him keep suffering for the bad things he did? I don't really think it's that much of a dilemma. I mean, he's been suffering for decades at this point. I think it's really better for everyone involved to rid the world of this monstrosity. But, well, you're really Garzad? Yes, yes. And then he lets out a long, agonized moan. He was reanimated in a way that seems to cause him horrible pain. Yes, I get that. Who animated you? Garzad focuses his energy, trying to speak coherently for at least a short time. Rentar, you know, so she found my body. She used it. She brought me back to torment me, forced me back. Why should I destroy you? Mercy, such pain, please. Yeah. I will not help you. You can rot here. I mean, obviously, he's just going to turn hostile then. No, you know, it's fine. I feel like he has atoned for his sins in a way. And yeah, as I said before, even if that were not the case, I would definitely prefer him not to be around to maybe be accidentally set free in the future or whatever. Alright, I will destroy you. You draw your blade and advance on Garzad. He tilts his head back, readying himself for the blow. But then, before you can strike, something happens. Not entirely unexpected. His body stiffens up, then a new energy animates it. He starts to move quickly, his bones grinding and scraping against each other. As clouds of dust shower off of him, he howls in agony. He moves against his will to defend himself. Yeah, I mean, obviously it wasn't going to be that easy, was it? So let's see how tough he's going to be. He's taking not a whole lot of damage. So, I don't know, maybe tackling this encounter was a mistake, and this one would have taken significantly less time and effort. But we'll see. What was that? Excuse me? Ricky manages to overcome the terror. Oh, that's cool. Not sure if I've seen that message before, but I appreciate it. Let's see here. Okay, that works decently well. Let's E. Wait, can we shoot through those? Yes, apparently. Alright, I like it. There. Take out that thing. Especially since, you know, physical attacks don't deal tremendous damage against Garzad. Honestly, we're doing fine damage-wise. Better than I first thought. And if we can keep him summoning more undead that we're killing off in one round, that's obviously very beneficial. We try to terrify him. Yes, but it didn't work again. Okay, this seems to be going way too well. He's gotta have some sort of extra trick up his rotting sleeve. Doesn't he? Could it really be this easy? Oh, he... what now? He parried, huh? And he died. Okay. Well. No forced, I don't know, invulnerability on this boss. I like it. Garzad's new body explodes in a comical spray of dust, rags, and flying bone fragments. Comical if you're not Mike, who's standing right in front of him. The skull drops to the floor, mutters a few incomprehensible words, rolls onto its side, and is still. How very dramatic. Garzad is dead. Again. Okay. Well. Glad to be of service. Okay. Appreciate that parry. So, did we actually not take a single point of damage in this entire encounter? That is kind of comical. There's another robe of the Magi. Hello there. Menagerie, magical efficiency. And this is... right, mage spells, priest spells, and spellcraft. Yeah, I think... well, I think power-wise this is better. However, taking that off of her would make it so that she can no longer use Divine Restoration, right? So I think I'm gonna keep things as they are for now. Take a look at this here real quick. Arcane Blow, hey! Good thing we have recently reacquired... wait. Have we not? Oh, I never did this. That was silly of me. We have now, just very recently, reacquired our ability to cast that spell. And it's now probably, presumably, powered up to its highest level, so maybe I'm going to be using that in some of the tougher encounters that might still be to come. Okay, and there's another entrance to that place. This being closed is kind of mysterious. That is strange. There's certainly expecting this to lead to another staircase that's gonna... oh, you know what? There is a lever in here. So that might very well control this door. Why the lever in this room would control the gate over in this room here, I'm not entirely sure, but... okay, what was in there? Nothing. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Okay, so next time we're definitely gonna head in here, but for now I'm gonna take a break. As always, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.